In 1954, Brown v. Board of Education integrated schools in the South. The process took 3 years. Grades 10 through 12 were integrated in 1957 and 1958, grades 7 through 9 the next year, and the rest after. They continued to operate all black schools. On September 2nd, Governor Faubus made National Guardsmen surround the school because of white supremacists. He made the schools off-limits to those of the other color. On September 4th, Daisy Bates called the Little Rock Nine and told them to meet to walk into school together. Elizabeth Eckford did not have a phone and therefore did not receive the call. She tried to enter the school alone, but there was an angry mob who threatened to lynch her. She got out safely. On September 20th, Judge Ronald N. Davies gave Thurgood Marshall and Wiley Branton an injunction that said Faubus had to let the black students attend school. On September 23rd, the black students entered the school. There was a huge mob, and police were having so much trouble handling it that the students had to leave through the back door. At school, the black students were treated horribly. For a while, they had people walking around with them for protection, but eventually they had to fend for themselves. On December 17th, Minnie Jean Brown had had enough and dumped her lunch on 2 boys who had been taunting her. She was suspended and then later expelled. Ernest Green was the first black graduate of Central High School. The Little Rock School Board asked for a delay on integration until 1961, but were told that they had to integrate. Faubus signed a bill that would let him shut down any school, so he shut down all public high schools in Little Rock. This was later declared unconstitutional in 1959. The Little Rock Nine attending the white school was a large step in civil rights, and by 1960, 6.4% of Southern black kids attended a white school.
Many of them shouting epithets at her.
Well, it has to be the most frightening thing. I mean, because she had a crowd of white people behind her threatening to kill her. She had nobody. I mean, there was not a black face in sight anywhere. Nobody that she could turn to as a friend, except that this woman came out of the crowd.